There's a distance between us. It's getting hard to reach out. Haven't seen you in seasons, but all I hear is your voice. I know my limits, you can break me down, but I'll stay till the finish line. And I've been counting minutes for quite some time now, just to see you again.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Pro Game Analysis series. This is again for a Killer. I was about to say Mastermind, but that's another game. So for Killer, I'm playing Plague in this match. This is gonna be one of those matches where like the strategy and just being smart is really what's gonna win you the game. So I'm sure you guys will enjoy this one. But yeah, so right away using Whispers to find my first victim, my first survivor, and like the goal here is really just to down him as soon as possible. He kind of screw up here, so it's good for me. And now as far as the build, we have the like full gen rush stop build, and Whisper is just so it's really for time efficiency, and so we can get the 4K as well easier than without Whispers. So right there I'm just infecting the gen so they cannot touch it again for a while without obviously getting infected. You notice as well that I infected the while he was on the floor, not during the chase, because there was no reason to vomit on him there during the chase, the Dwight, because he was already on hit range. So there's no need to infect him. But make sure he's infected when he's on the floor like that, so he will infect the others that touch him when he gets saved. So this ace is on Disneyland. I don't know why he tried to do that, but I'll take it. It's good for me, so we'll keep going. They're all bomb rushing the hook, so I'll take advantage of this to try to infect all of them. Now that Jake is a little kind of out of range. You see now, like right here, because she's just wasting time. That's useful to get her infection higher than just try to hit her right away, like I did with the Dwight. So like right here, I'm just really buying time. Like he's dying on the hook. They're not doing gens. They're getting infected, so it's all going perfect for me so far. Now I noticed the Jake is not here anymore, so he might go for the save. Yeah, there you go. There's the Jake. So because I'm too far away from the hook, I'm not gonna go back. I'll just down her and I'll hook her to get more pressure. That is not the best play, just so you guys know. The best play would be to camp the Dwight, make sure he hits struggle. Get them infected as much as possible. But the best play there, the most efficient play would be to make sure that Dwight dies as soon as possible. I am not trying to do that here, so I'll just do the hook the mag, because you gotta have someone on the hook to keep the pressure going. They're not also, like I said, I have ruin, so the gens are all regressing during this time. Right there, she kind of wasted the pallet a bit early, but I mean I'll take it. Even though I took the stun, I'll take the pallet. We cannot use that pallet again now. So let's see. Again, this is not the most efficient. I should be securing my kill on that hook, but it's fine. That's not what we're going for here. Just playing normally. Right here, try to get this Jake infected. I'm playing on the very high sensitivity here. I think it was 85 or something, so I'm not used to this sensitivity yet, so my aim is kind of all over the place. Especially when you have to be very precise at very high sensitivities. Just not usually very easy, but yeah, we'll see what we can do. Right here, I could tell he was about to go for the save, so that's why I came back to the hook to stop him. Unfortunately, right there, I don't know how that missed, but oh well. That was supposed to be a hit, and then the Jake would be down here as well. But whatever, we'll take it. Let's keep going. So that was really just me stopping him, because it was very obvious he was about to save, because he was about to hit struggle. So I just knew he was about to go there. That's why I came back to the hook to stop him. Ideally, without the Jake, he would have hit struggle, and it would have been so much better for me. But that's fine, because they're not doing gens, so it's fine. They're still wasting time, even though they're saving each other a lot on the crucial moments. So right there, wasted another pallet. It's infected, so it's all good for me. Ruin is just eating those gens away. And now I need to down this guy already because it's taking a while. Right there was my mistake. I could have just waited because he could not fast vault that anyway, so it was like no reason to wait to try to hit early. I should just waited there, have some patience, see what he's gonna do, and hit him after. But that's fine. Like again, we still have pretty good control here, so let's hook him. Now this is good because you guys can also see me doing mistakes, like not playing I know how to play super efficiency, but even though I'm not like making mistakes here and there, it's good so you guys can see it because I'm sure you guys can often do those mistakes as well. Basically, you know like what you're doing wrong, so you can get it better next time if you're really trying that hard. So right here, I'm gonna need to foul them. I noticed they already saved the Jake. Not entirely what I was expecting, but I'll take it. Either way, it's fine. Now we have absolutely no pressure. They're all free to work on gens, so that's not good. So we need to find someone and get him on the hook. So I see him there. I have the power, so that should help me getting him down faster. And you see the gens are kind of going because no one's on the hook. It's like 4 people alive. It's not enough pressure. So this is on paper not a very good situation so far for me. I'm very aware of that. So right there I did a little mind game on the window, and I'm not sure if you noticed. I think you're going to the side, but then I vaulted the window, and he thought I was going to the side, so he got surprised that I vaulted the window because he couldn't see me, going for the vault. He just like reacted to the ball right away, so he got surprised by that, and easy hit. So you notice as well, I'm like switching hooks a lot. I'm not camping, like I'm not tunneling. Everyone's going to the hook, so this is also not very efficient because it allows them to stay alive for longer, which means doing gens. So the less of them there in the game, the easier it is to control the match. But I'll show here that if you're a little smart, you can win without tunneling or camping or whatever. But just know that that's not the most efficient, okay? I'm just like using brains here to do something, like to create something out of nothing. So right here, there's no reason to chase him because he has a lot of pallets there, so that's why I left him. It's gonna waste too much time, and that'll be enough time for them to finish the gen, so I don't have time for that. I need to come back. And now this is something you notice. If I was to rush the gens a lot, usually they will end up with a 3 gen strat. They usually end up with 2 gens right next to each other at the end when it's like 1 gen left like this, because they're just rushing everything they see in front of them. They're not like thinking, okay, where's the gen in the map that I'm about to finish is at, so they don't think about that. They just like do gens after gens, and because of that they do gens that are very close to each other, which like I said end up making it so the gens that are left at the end are very close to each other. I was also noticing that. I don't know if you obviously cannot tell, but as they're doing the gens, you should be noticing already, where are the 3 gens for the end, so you can get a better position. See right here, I'm just gonna make him waste a pallet. Like again, I'm not gonna chase him because there's way too many pallets there. There's windows. He's gonna take too long for me to down him. The others will be able to finish the gen if I insist on chasing him there. So what I'm doing is really just buying time as they are wasting the pallets that are near their gens that they're working on, which is their only safety, is the pallets that are near the gens they have to work on. If I break all those pallets and I come back to check the gen and they're working there, it's gonna be essentially a free hit for me because they have no more safety anymore. Unfortunately, this map is is full lodge, so you guys know it's like one of the maps that have most pallets in the entire Dead by Daylight. So we're really gonna have to work a little bit here to get this going. You see, just right there, she has this pallet. She has the other pallet right there next to the gen that I have to get rid of still. But it's good that we're getting rid of the pallets. So you also notice that I vomit constantly on the gens, so that if the others try to touch them, they will get infected, and then there will be a 1 hit, which is going to be way better than hitting them twice. So if I have to hit them twice, they will be able to, they'll be able to take the hit and go to a pallet essentially. If they're 1 shot only, and they have no pallets, it's like they're down right away from me. Right there, I did not tunnel her because she might have borrowed time, and frankly, I don't. Like I said, it's not what we're going for here. So, but that could be an option. I could try to wait out for the borrowed time there. See, maybe she didn't have the ass. Maybe we could get a slug going. But it's fine. We're not doing any of that here. We're just using our brains to control the gens. So you see I got the power there. Like I said, I'm not gonna chase that ace because he had that very safe pallet there. I did not even break the pallet if you notice because I don't want to waste any time because they could be working on co-op gens and the gens would just fly away as I'm chasing that guy around that many pallets, so it's not worth it. You see, like again, below ledge, there's another pallet right here that's very safe. That was already another one that was on that tractor, the yellow one that I got rid of. So it's like so many pallets, but it's fine. We'll make it. So you see, because I was, I had the power. I just took the opportunity that I was near a fountain to get the power. So the next survivor I found would be an easy down, even though they had, plenty of pallets. So right here, I'm just using my Poplar's Louisa. My Ruin is gone, which is why I'm using both perks. Because once Ruin is gone, I can rely on my Poplar's Louisa to stop the gens. Especially on situations like this, you essentially have to have Poplar's Louisa to win a game like this. Because otherwise, the gens would not regress fast enough on the without Poplar's Louisa. If you're just like normally hitting them. You see, like right here, she's not injured or anything. So this is the example that I said. That's why I want him to be sick, because otherwise it just takes even longer to down them than it would if they were already sick with this many pallets around. So again, now she's sick. She has to do something about it, or she's gonna be injured. I can work on getting the others injured or sick, by vomiting on the gens. And you see, as long as they are right here, I'm just gonna eat the DS right away because I really just want to get that rid of, so I don't have to deal with it later. Because the others are not doing the gens right now. I know I have the time to eat this DS, and I'll also break this pallet so I don't have to deal with it again. So you see, we're just holding the gens really hard with Fop goes the Weasel and our brains, and I don't know what Stacy's doing. And meanwhile, we're just getting rid of the pallets that are close to the gens. So every time we go back to get them off the gens, they will have no pallets nearby, eventually. And they will be essentially free down after free down, which just keeps giving us Bopos and Weasel so we can regress the gens even more. And everything just kind of stacks on top of each other. And as they are slowly dying, we're holding gens, more and more. So again, now he's on the hook. Someone's gonna have to save him real quick, real soon. Meanwhile, I'm just gonna watch the gens, make sure they're regressing. You see, without Popos, this would not be possible. So that's a very good reason why I'm using Popos there. It's for these kind of situations. And if you want to not camp or not tunnel, you definitely need something like Popos Louisa to stop the gens. You just simply cannot. I'm sure you can see that without Popos Louisa, the gens will be done by now. There's no. I'm sure you guys will agree that there's no doubt about that. So again, another pallet that we have to get rid of. There's so many of them. I'm not gonna chase him because I need to make sure the gens are okay. I know they're also gonna save him. So there's two people there. The Dwight was behind me. So there's, at best, only the Meg is working on the gen right now. I know that. So, and they're all close together here. So I can get it down here. You see that right there, I did a good mind game, but unfortunately I did not wait for that hard, which is another, just basic mistake. You always want to wait for that hard. You don't know if they have it, but you have nothing to lose by waiting. Right here, I know she's there. I know she's not going anywhere, so that's why I stopped to kick the gen. So it's regressing already. During all of this, as all of this happened, the gen's already regressing. That's why I kicked earlier before chasing her, because I knew she was not going anywhere. She had no other safety besides that pallet. If she left, she would be just a one shot right away. So now finally one of them is dead, and I got Papazuzu again, so I can hold those gens. The pallets around the gens are ending. There's no more pallets around the gens, and you see right there, just exactly what I mentioned. Because she has no pallets anymore, I would slowly with time breaking all the pallets around. Their safety around the gens, they have to be on to finish the game. It allows me to just come right there and just get them down very easily with one hit. If I have that power, it's gonna be even better. And they're cleansing as well, but they're gonna get infected from working on the gens because I'm constantly vomiting on them. So they essentially have no real option here if I play correctly. Here again, Pop goes Luizo, saving the day. And I think he still has a pallet here. Yeah, I tried my game there, but not enough. It's fine, I'm just breaking the pallet. they cannot use pallets forever. So as long as they're wasting the pallets, they will. You know, right there, I noticed he didn't go very far away. So that's why I did not give up on the chase, because he didn't go far away. So if he had gone like out the other side of the map, I would have probably not chased him. But because he for some reason decided to stay there, it was an easy down, very quick down as well. So I just took the opportunity. You see right here again, there's no more pallets here, so he has to go all the way over there. But he's the last one, so it doesn't matter. It's pretty much a 4K right now. I just have to down him. I'm just vomiting on him, but I'll probably just get that fountain right there. Oh, I did not get the fountain. Oh, because he has the pallet, yeah. So I could have also got that fountain to down him. It would be. But I mean, he's the last one, so it really doesn't matter. At this point, he just will go down eventually. He cannot hold this forever. And right there, waiting for that hard, like I did not do before. And just like that, it's a 4K. So I just have to hook both of them, and that's game. Hopefully the Dace doesn't have breakable, which does not look like. And I'll use whispers. It's another reason why I like to use whispers. Whispers will help me find him right now in this scenario, instead of just being for hours here looking for him in this big ass map, which is kind of annoying. So whispers helps with that as well. Not just for that, but especially with time efficiency at the beginning of the game. But I really like the way that whispers helps me secure the 4K at the end when there's only one guy or two left alive. If I close the hatch, whispers is also like a big game changer, because I know exactly which door he's trying to open. It's like, that's one of the reasons why I use whispers a lot, just to secure that 4K. It just guarantees me the 4K, so I enjoy that. And I just despise having to do what I'm doing right now, having to find them on this big ass. All the maps are really big, and you like had to find one survivor in this huge ass map. It's like, come on, it's so annoying. So he could be like anywhere. Without whispers, it would pain in the ass to find him, and it wastes a lot of time. I wish they would fix that, like the same way they make it now. So like if everyone is on struggle phase on the hook, they would just kill everyone like immediately. You know why? They should do that for these kinds of scenarios, because it's just such a waste of time for everyone. Like no one's getting points. It's just like the match keeps going on and on because you can't find the guy that's on the floor. I mean, I know he could get the hatch by crawling, but like, come on, like, how many times does that happen? You know, well, that's game design, I guess. So finally found him there. I was using whispers all the time. I don't know if you could notice, but I at that point I just knew, like, no, he has to be inside the tractor, because I can't find him anywhere else, and whispers is active, so he has to be inside that tractor, and there he was. And so yeah, guys, that's a very good example of how you use your brain to win the game as killer. Slowly, I was just slowly holding my gen there at the end, which I planned for the head. And I was also breaking up all the paths around as I was holding the gens, doing all that. Pop goes with a crucial perk there, and once they have no resources, they just can't do the gens anymore, because if you go there and they're there, it's like a one hit, they're gone. So just building the advantage, for me. Not trying to like down them right away. Just playing around, strategy, slowly little by little, we'll get the advantage to be able to do what we did. So yeah, guys, that's the video. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.